Hello everyone, this is Zibo and welcome to today's Indeed News. So in today's video, we're going to run through the update notice for Garden Tales KR server tomorrow. And this video might be a bit long because there's two new game modes. Number one is the Expedition, which was actually teased last week. And there's also the new farm guide. So these two new game modes have their separate links, which I'll cover in the later part of the video. So stay tuned for that. And first of all, I'll just go through the main bulk quickly so that we can go into the important part of this update. So there's quite a bit of notice, or rather there's quite a bit of info in this video, so bear with me and let us start with the first new EX weapon for Oghma. So this EX weapon allows Ogma to change from a sword and shield user to a gun and shield user. So he'll become a robot that holds a gun on one hand and then holds a shield on the other one. So based on the party buff change as well as the description, I'll leave the description of the weapon on the right hand side. This will transform Ogma into a PvE unit, right? A unit that can deal damage in the range raid team with his defense reduction ability and a skill damage buff, which offers more variety for the team. So he'll go well with Cloud, Arrowbell and all the other dark range units, or like units which benefits really well in a range team, right? So that's one thing for Ogma. And another thing that you guys need to take note of is that Ogma is now the only gun user or rifle user with the ability to equip himself with a shield. So his party buff skill damage plus 90% is not really the strongest party buff in the arena, but Ogma's base stats isn't really that bad. And from what I know, I think having the additional shield can mean a lot, because you can go for the offensive shields such as the advanced shield, the mirror shields, or you can go for the defensive ones such as the AG shield as well as the Minotaur shield. So these are all good shields that Ogma can equip in the arena setting. And yeah, it's gonna be insane if Ogma becomes this unit that can run really well in both raid and arena offensively, right? So but from what I can observe, it's probably more to make Ogma into I would say like a raid unit. But according to the developers note, right, they are expecting us to experience a different kind of fun than the existing Ogma. So the current Ogma is super boring. All the Ogma do is tank up, right, run around, you know, pick up boxes and then try to chain your enemy. So I'm pretty sure this new weapon will change up our playstyle for Ogma, and I'm kind of excited to see, you know, whether or not the new Ogma will be OP again, because Ogma has sort of fallen off the radar for a bit because Arena exists, and Arena is a way better offensive buffer with his defense party buff. So that's one thing for Ogma. And then they added new voices for Lucy and English voice for Summer Innkeeper Lorraine. Okay, so Lucy's JP art and their expedition and farm, I'll talk about it later. So there's this evolution stone boost function. You can use it 10 times per day, and the amount of evolution stone obtained when using the boost increases by 3 times. Okay, so this is probably gonna farm our gonna change our daily farm pattern, because you can only use this boost 10 times a day. So what I'll advise people to do is just use up the boost on a daily basis, and then use your remaining stamina to farm your item dungeons and other stuff. I mean, if you're a whale and you have all your heroes maxed out, then this doesn't really apply to you. But then again, like, I think most people are still in the process of maxing the star levels of their unit, so this is definitely a great addition. Okay, so you can set whether to use evolution stone. Okay, so I'll cover this once it's out also, so do stay tuned. And then they change Ogma's chain skill damage from 240% to 300%. So this is probably to go in line with his second EX weapon, so we shall keep a lookout for that. And also changes to Ogma's weakening note, 10% attack and 4% HP. Okay, Ogma's attack is kind of mediocre, right? But I'm not too sure whether or not the new weapon will make Ogma like an offensive beast, because like the ability that the EX weapon can provide, right, seems pretty neat, you know, for like an offensive unit. So I don't know, but this is definitely a good change for Ogma. Kind of like, because Ogma is like one of the premier husbando unit. I think Ogma has been around for the longest time possible. I think since 2020, right? I think she's like one of the first few units to be released, so it's kind of cool to see like one of the older units get a massive change. This will definitely change out how Ogma plays, so I'm definitely up for it. So bug fixers, okay, bug fixers, okay, okay. Okay, so these are like bug fixers for Mark 99, a bit for Lorraine, then there's Cloud. Okay, so and there's also the text for Eugene and Parvati. Okay, so they unified it. Okay, so that is some bug changes. I'm not gonna cover too much. And then there's Camazon Land. Okay, so reprinting of Camazon artifacts and removing of all these older ones, so not gonna cover too much, right, Camazon? And I just have to say that I think the 7-day change to Camazon is lovely, because I don't have to touch Camazon so consistently, just gotta play it once a week, and I absolutely love it. So as much as I don't cover this, right, I do appreciate the fact that Camazon got revamped, so that's something that I love. So new co-op mode, new collection, Ogma's EX weapon, other bug fixes and improvement. Okay, so okay, packages, okay, so bingo machine is back, guys. Not bingo machine, I mean gacha machine is back. So I think it's been so long, like nearly every single patch, right, it has been bingo machine, roadmap, bingo machine, roadmap, bingo machine, that I got so used to it. So the return of this gacha ball machine is I think the rewards are not very exciting, but at least it offers a change of things, so I appreciate that. And then we have a new guild raid, so Oghma being the banner boy, right, meteor excavation, so there's new costumes. So Farmer Future Knight and Farmer Hana. okay, I mean, it looks good, okay, but Farmer though, okay. Con. Wait, does this shoot out con? I mean, this will be interesting if the bullets become con, right? If the hero is able to shoot out con from the con gun. So I'm kind of curious what this weapon will look like when my heroes use it. So I'll buy it for my Future Knight. And then there's staff. So this is for Hana. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the main bulk. So now let us move on to the next part of this video, which is to talk about the expedition as well as the farm new game mode for Guardian Tales. So first of all, we will start with the farm feature, and you can actually explore this farm feature from the ship within Heavenhold itself. So it will be together with your merge as well as your world exploration. And yeah, from what they mentioned here, you can grow mysterious flowers obtained from the expedition and process them into useful items, and you can decorate the farm with various objects. So you can acquire the material by breaking trees and rocks on the field. Okay, so the trees and rocks spawns every day at 0000. Okay, so it's a separate mode itself. You can build some buildings. Okay, so you have a home, you have a crafting table, you have a storage, you have a smith, right? I think you have a forge. Okay, so okay, production, we can decorate higher levels, so we can get seeds, planting of seeds. Okay, seed growth and harvesting. Okay. Okay, so this okay, like I'm just gonna scroll through this and then talk about my thoughts. And I think this just makes Guardian Tales into like a full Harvest Moon kind of game, right? Like, okay, I mean, the one reason why I was attracted to Guardian Tales is because I'm a massive fan of some of the Game Boy titles, like biggest Game Boy titles, like other than your Pokemon, other than your Zelda. You know, this game has a lot of influence from Zelda, all the smashing of your vase and, you know, killing enemies and then running into other people's house to steal their coins and stuff. So this definitely like caught me. And here we have a Harvest Moon. So in case you guys don't know what Harvest Moon is, basically like a farming simulator game where you grow plants, you know, you build your own house, your own stuff, and then you build your own farm and stuff. So that is basically Harvest Moon playstyle. And yeah, it was quite a big part of my childhood. So yeah, this one definitely brings back a lot of memory. I don't know how this game mode can be super fun, but it's definitely something interesting for those of you guys who don't particularly play the farming genre. But for those of you guys who loved Harvest Moon, I think you guys will love this as well to a certain extent, because it's just like farming and, you know, building up your farm all over again. So I don't think this will be a super hard game mode, just based off what I can see. And yeah, it is probably gonna be like you know, once you complete building your farm, it's just waiting for new features, but still it's a new game mode. And yeah, and it's like one of my childhood. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely talk about it in the everything you need to know video. And let's move on to the next part, which is the expedition game mode. Okay, so next up is the big fish in the room, and that is the expedition content. All right, so it's a PvE content. You can acquire and strengthen the new equipment artifact, and the battle proceeds using the party switching system that changes party in real time. Okay, so you have to clear world 13 to enter this game mode. Okay, so this map, oh my god, this has a very Maplestory vibe. Not gonna lie. Okay. So it consists of a several region. Depending on the progress, each region and parish will open sequentially. I don't know why, but the map has a very Maplestory layout. It's like this match is a lot about like all the old games which I played. So yeah, I'm super excited for this. Even though, you know, like, you know, the expedition game mode is a PvE game mode, and Garden Tales PvE game mode, they don't really have high replay value. But all this reminiscence factor is definitely getting me excited. And yeah, better progress. Defeat all monster or survive for limited time. Okay. And there's boss stage. Okay. Party switching. Oh wait, can I like... Is this like a tag team feature? What? Okay, so party switching can be used by pressing the button when the gauge is fully charged. The party switching gauge is automatically charged, and the gauge is also charged when you kill a monster. Okay. So the party on standby recovers HP every time a certain amount of time has elapsed. So you can charge up to 2 times. Okay, so from what I can tell is you kill some monsters, you can switch out some members, and then the members that got switched out, right, on the top right hand side, they can regenerate HP. So if the new expedition game mode is like a long game mode, this is gonna be interesting. Kind of like, you know, like, oh, a lot of information. Like I can show you guys, like, it's a lot of information. So I'm not gonna talk about like all this in depth. I'm just gonna briefly talk about it, and then once the game mode is out, right, I'm gonna talk about the game mode in greater details based on my personal understanding. So there's some scores and multiplier. Okay, candidate grade. Okay, so once you acquire a certain amount of grades, you can move on to the next stage. Hero handbook. So there's some bonus rewards. Amazing. More freebies. New equipments. So it can be worn in the new equipment slot. Basic options, secondary option, and set options. Okay. So the set options does not apply in arena. Okay. So there's a default, there's a secondary, there's a set. Interesting. So this is how the artifacts look like. I don't know whether or not they will introduce like more packs to boost out the production of this, but it doesn't seem like the case. And this is pretty much trying to tell me that expedition is gonna be like a very free to play friendly game mode. So as long as you play the game mode consistently, you farm up your artifacts, you can definitely put it to great use. Okay, so the artifacts is one. Okay, so I don't really get how this endurance thing work, but yeah, it's quite a bit of things. Blacksmith. Okay, so you can strengthen your artifacts in forge, grant, succession, and decomposition. So it's like I think level up, right? So you can level up your artifacts with shining powder. You can, I think, transfer the stats, succession, transfer the secondary option of one artifact, the material artifact, to another one. So yeah, that's pretty common in a lot of gacha games. There's also a decomposition, so disassembly of artifacts to get mana stones. Okay. Also, there's also the unexplored part. Don't know how this thing works as well, but we shall see. So limited to the expedition, the effect of reducing weapon skill speed charging speed when killing enemy is reduced by 70%. I guess this is because there's a lot of enemies to kill in this game mode. So yeah, wow, this is a yeah, expedition. Okay, like I think expedition was actually promised sometime in May or April. Like it was talked about at the start of the year, but it got delayed. But from what I can observe, there's gonna be quite a lot of things to actually talk about and explore. So more contents for the game, right? More contents for me to talk about, and super excited for the new features to come to the game. Especially this one, I think this game mode might have a bit of replayability if they put in some effort in terms of their stage designs. So yep, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Tomorrow will be the update, and do stay tuned for the live streams, and you know, I'll explore all this new stuff that is to come to the game, and I'll see you guys there tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Do remember to like and subscribe in order to see more videos from the channel. I'll see you guys again in my next video. Bye guys.